My name is Gavin Towers. I'm 44 years old. I'm aiming to break the British coastal cycling record of 4,802 miles in under 22 days. I did the bike ride to try and come to terms, or the challenge to come to terms with my eyesight, and it didn't achieve that, but it did make me more open to looking at myself or having a bit more of an inward gaze. The first time I watched the film, I found it really difficult to watch it. Physically, I was still puffy in the face. I didn't look particularly good. There's one shot where I'm holding my arm as though it's broken or paralysed or something, and it wasn't, but I know there was a bit of nerve damage. And my eyes were not good at all. The first week we were under pressure. I think we were taken a bit by surprise, just at the magnitude of the challenge. I'm starting to appreciate just how big an achievement it was, for everyone. Everyone helped pull it together. To know that there's a route there that anybody can access and, hopefully raise their own awareness or go and enjoy it for themselves, I think that is also pretty awesome, to be honest. It's a cool thing in itself. We cycled for 30 days, so we averaged 160 miles a day on the cycling days, overall 155 miles. It's not massive miles, but it's not insignificant miles. I don't want to lose what I built up last year. I feel like last year is in my body, and in some ways I feel stronger now, even just because I did it, because we went out and we put those miles in every day, and I don't want to lose that. There's a really famous ride in this area called the Fred Whitten, and it's Fred Whitten Challenge. I think it's a 112-mile circuit. So I'm going to jump on that for 10 days and just see how many times I can go around it. Both of the charities were great. They really supported us a lot through the ride. Save the Children. I'm working with them still quite closely, and we're hoping to put something together for next year, which will kind of tie in with a fairly epic bike ride and raising funds for their efforts. Maybe again later in the year, if we can, the Three Peaks Challenge, because it's kind of a bite-sized challenge. It's hard work, but hopefully we can do it in a time frame that means people can get involved, and so that'd be fun. So now feels actually like a really good time. When I finished the challenge, I was exhausted. There's no doubt about that. But I still felt quite cycling strong, and I think because I'd been doing so much cycling obviously over that month, it was strange to come back to what would be perceived more as normality, that kind of day-to-day reality of family, of work, of all the other interactions that I was used to before I went out on the ride. I'd love for somebody to go and do it, and that might motivate me to get out there again and have another go, I'm sure I can do a mile a day more or something. Maybe not.